Hello dear students, welcome to Arjun English School. In 12th standard statistics part 2, chapter number 4, limits. Here this is the second class where I want to explain about limits of function as well as two practical sums based on limit. Okay, so basic meaning of that what is a limit? Here limits of a function when the value of variable x is brought closer and closer to number a. Let's say in this example here you can see that x tends to a, x tends to 1. Here x is brought closer and closer to number a. It means, let's say here there is a value 1, but we don't know that the value of that is 1. So first of all, on trial basis, if I am solving the limit by taking a 5, then we can say that the value is quite high. Then we can going down to 4, then 3, then 2, and then last 1. So I am going to nearer and nearer, closer and closer to number a. Here this is number a, but actually we don't know that this is the answer. So first of all, on trial basis I have taken 5, then 4, then 3, then 2, and exactly on this point we can say that we got the answer. So the value of variable x is brought closer and closer to number a. The value of function f of x approaches closer and closer to definite L. It means if we got the answer 1, then we can say that the overall answer, overall answer of f of x, here we can say that this is the function equation. So overall limits of a function approaches closer and closer to definite L. Then we can say that x tends to a. X tends to a means here the value of x tends to 1. So f of x tends to L. So overall this answer that is 1. It means in this equation if I am putting the answer 1, we got the final answer, and that is called f of x tends to L. So this definite number L is called limits of a function, that is f of x. So how we can present it? Limits of x tends to a where f of x is equals to L. So what is L? This is this full equation. This is called f of x and this equation, and here we have to put the value once again. When the value of x is brought closer and closer to number a, it means here there is a and value is going closer and closer to a, then the value of function f of x approaches closer and closer to definite L. So the answer becomes more closer and closer, and we can say that x tends to a and f of x tends to L, and this definite number L is called limits function of f of x. So this is the full definition of limit, which can be asked for 1 marks question. Okay, because this is a definition. Now here there is a sum that I have presented on the board. The question is from your exercise 4, section D. Question number 1. Limits of x tends to a, x tends to 1, that is 3x square minus 4x plus 1 divided by x minus 1. So before starting this sum, I want to tell you that this sum that you can solve only when you know all about the factorization. You know factorization that we already learned in standard 8th, 9th as well as 10th. So here the main role is of factorization, because if you know the factorization, what is the factorization of this, then this chapter is quite easy. Understood? So here the question is limit of x tends to 1, 3x square minus 4x plus 1 divided by x minus 1. So basically there is no factorization of x minus 1. So it remains as it is. But yes, for this there is some kind of equation, that is I have already plotted on the board, that is 3x square minus 4x plus 1. You can see here. Now here it is 3 and here it is 1. Multiply these two values. 3 1s are 3. 3 1s are 3. And total of this becomes 4. Because if I am saying that my total want to be 4 and here there is 3 1s are 3, then we can say that 3 and 1, 3 1s are 3 and 3 plus 1 we got the 4. It means there are two parts where one is 3 and another is 1. So here 3x square first step is as it is, last step is as it is, and here in mid value you have to put 3 and 1. So here 3x plus 1x and both have negative sign, so it becomes the minus 4. So 3 1s are 3 and 3 plus 1 it becomes the 4. Okay, so it is a simple explanation of this 4x, it becomes 3x and 1x. Now common factor between these two, that is common is 3x. So here x minus 1, and common between these, that is minus 1. So here again there is x minus 1. Now x minus 1, that is a common, so it is presented separately, and the remaining point, that is 3x minus 1, it is in the another bracket. So finally we can say that if there is a value 3x square minus 4x plus 1, then there is a common factor, that is x minus 1 and 3x minus 1. Is that clear? So now here instead of 3x square minus 4x plus 1, we can say that the simple factorization, that is x minus 1 in first bracket and 3x minus 1 in second bracket. Got it? While in denominator it is x minus 1. Here the limit x tends to 1, it remains as it is. And now if I am cutting this common value, so finally there is only a single bracket 3x minus 1. There is no factorization of this, there is no common value of this, and that's why it is the final answer of factorization. But now here the chapter is limit, and we know that the value of x, that is 1. Okay, as I have explained, the variable of x is brought closer and closer to number a, then what it will happen, that x tends to a. X tends to a. So here x tends to 1. And now our task is to put the value 1 instead of x. So as if when I am putting value 1 instead of x, that is as I am when I am putting the value of limits, here the sign of equals to 3 instead of x, that is 1 minus 1, and at this point there is no need to write down limit x tends to 1, because already we put the value of 1 instead of x, and hence at this point please don't write limit x tends to 1, Got it? So now 3 ones are 3 minus 1. Our answer is 2. Is that clear? So this is the limits. There is a question 1. Solve the simply factorization. Cut down the common value and finally put the value accordingly. Now here there is another example where from the same section D, question number 3, limit of x tends to minus 1, 3x square minus 2x minus 5 divided by x plus 1. So there is no factorization of x plus 1. Yes, but factorization of 3x square minus 2x minus 5. So multiplication of these two, 3 and 5, it is 15. So 2 parts for 15. So we can say that 5 3s are 15, and from 5, if I am deducting from 5, if I am deducting 3, I got minus. Why I have done this? Because the sign is of minus minus. Then here we put minus and plus. So minus 5 plus 3, answer is minus 2. 3x square, first step as it is, last value as it is. Now instead of 2x minus 2x, I am putting minus 5 plus 3. So here minus 5x plus 3x. So it is a common simplification of minus 2x, that is minus 5x plus 3x. Now there is a common factor x, then in bracket it is 3x minus 5. Common factor 1, in bracket 3x minus 5. Now common value 3x minus 5 in first bracket, while x plus 1 in second bracket. So this is the factorization of 3x square minus 2x minus 5. Our answer is 3x minus 5 and x plus 1. Now limit x tends to minus 1. Instead of 3x square minus 2x minus 5, we can put 3x minus 5 and x plus 1 divided by x plus 1. Understood? Instead of this, I have written this. Now x plus 1 common value. So final answer is 3x minus 5. Now instead of x, we have to just write minus 1. So 3 minus 1 minus 5. So 3 ones are 3 and here 5, and minus 3 and minus 5. Final answer minus 8. So this is the simplification of factorization. Then cut it down and put the value of limit and final answer. So I hope so. If you know the factorization, then this chapter is quite easy. But yes, if you don't know the factorization, then first of all please practice for factorization, then after you can learn this chapter. Okay? So if you want to learn the factorization, or if you have any difficulty in any of these questions, then please contact here. I am always for you, and our classes is ongoing from Monday to Saturday. Time is from for 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. So if you have any doubts, please come at our school according to the timetable provided in the group. Okay? So thank you.